All right, guess who's back? All right, guys. Since I screwed up the last time, I'm redoing my weekend spooky broadcast, and this time you'll get to see me and the video too. Probably better that you see the video better rather than me, so let me shrink just a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Alright, there we go, guys. Alright. Yes, I'm doing this all over again. So, like I said, I've already got the links to the original videos in the description box below. So that's one less thing I have to do. Alright. Let's go do this. Spooky Sunday evening. Starting with the man himself, Sir Spooks. As always, like I said, links to the original videos are in the description box below. So if you want to watch these without my commentary or my reaction, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Alright. So, without further ado, let's do the 9 disturbing encounters caught on camera by Sir Spooks. Let's go!
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 9 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content.
Yes.
Alright, with that said, let's begin. Over on TikTok, a man named Pedro Mayo posted a video to his account that starts off with him saying that he's pretty spooked by something that had just happened to him a few moments before recording the video in question. Pedro says he was working in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah! See, now you guys get to see what I was reacting to.
Him a cup of coffee in the morning, and says that he was about to take it to the kitchen. Before he continues on with his story, he says that he was completely home alone at the time of this incident. He then goes into the garage and says that there is not a lot of dust in there. Let's have a listen to his explanation.
Okay.
But there's not a lot of dust.
Right.
And my cutting machine is there. As you see at the bottom, there's nothing besides that. Okay? Now, you can tell by my shoes, the print on my shoes. Okay? That's the one thing. Like you can see right here. That's my mistake. Okay?
Right.
All the dust stays on the blackboard, right? So I walk into the kitchen and I freaking see this.
Yeah.
Basically, what he's saying is that somebody clearly walked inside of this house with dusty shoe prints and is trying to prove that there is no way that his shoes could have left any sort of prints. But when he takes the camera into the kitchen, there's quite a shocking sight to say the least.
Those are not my steps. There's no one home.
No.
I don't know what this is.
Now, like you said, there's nobody home except him. No, those look more dainty.
See that? It has no dust on it.
Yeah.
There's no dust. There's no dust.
And in places, they look like bare footprints. Yeah.
And it's not going back up. It's just like if someone sit over there.
Yeah.
To this day, Pedro is completely stumped by this incident and has no idea whatsoever how this could have happened. Let's just hope that somebody didn't actually wander into this house, and let's also hope that everyone will be safe here.
I think he's got a ghost.
This video was posted to TikTok on November 23rd,
That's just me, but
2024 by a user known as Zesty Sari, and showcases her going on a nice relaxing jog with her adorable
Oh,
dog.
yeah.
All seems to be going perfectly fine at first, as we see the two of them enjoying their stroll through the beautiful park on a nice fall day. However, things take a seriously sinister turn when Sari decides to pan the camera behind her. As you can see, some strange, tall, black figure can be seen chasing both her and her dog for no apparent reason. Amazingly, Sari seems to keep her cool about the whole thing for the most part and doesn't seem to panic like I think most people understandably would. In an update video, Sari says that she got a feeling that she was being followed, so she pulled out her phone and started recording. It wasn't until 3 days later when she looked through the recording and found that there was a black figure watching her further down the path. Thankfully, the figure didn't follow her home, but it's still incredibly creepy that it was standing there watching her. Keep this eerie video in mind the next time you go for a walk.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see the figure on video.
A TikTok user known as Rudaku posted video to his account in which he tries to prove that there is something strange going on with his house involving his dog. Rudaku walks around the house and shows us around, and all seems to be normal. But keep a good ear peeled and you'll hear that there's something incredibly scary going on. Have a listen.
Dude, that's just the pizza guy. Telling the hey, pizza's ready. Pizza's here. Or the Uber driver. No. Or maybe it's the haunted Uber driver. I'm terrible.
Mysterious knocking noises can be heard coming from somewhere inside of the house. But that isn't even the creepiest part of this video. Near the 50-second mark, when Rudaku is staying put, when out of nowhere, this happens.
Whoa. Some of the strokes. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the basket turns over. What the hell is that? Whoa. Okay, then. Whoa.
You can hear the sounds of some sort of horrifying creature outside just seconds before a door is slammed somewhere inside of the house, causing the uploader to panic before running and hiding. Unfortunately, there haven't been any updates provided with the video, but some people in the comments are praying for the uploader and hoping that he was able to get to the bottom of this situation. Let's just hope that that's the case.
Yeah, really. Man.
Imagine you're just driving on the road in the middle of the day. Traffic is normal and you're having a good day. But then out of nowhere, you spot something so incredibly terrifying that you need to quickly pull out your phone to record it, because if you don't, nobody's going to believe you. That's the situation this TikTok user named Isa found themselves in on July 2nd, 2024. In the video, we watch as the driver follows a car directly in front of them on a typical day in the early morning or early evening. However, it doesn't take long at all for us to realize that there's something deeply concerning about the vehicle directly ahead of the TikTok user. Take a look and see for yourself.
Ooh. That's creepy.
Some kind of a creepy person or creature with glowing eyes peeking
Yeah.
out from the trunk of the car, while the TikTok user can only recall the incident in pure shock and awe. The video ends a couple of seconds later with the uploader making what sounds like a pain cry noise, perhaps scared to the point of tears. Ever since
That's
the video
creepy.
many commenters have expressed their
Very
fascination with the
creepy.
video, but sadly, nobody has yet to come up with a concrete explanation for what could have possibly happened here. So what do you guys think? Do you think this TikToker actually managed to capture footage of a creature in the back of somebody's car? Or was it something else entirely? Be sure to let me know in the comments.
I mean, this could be also CGI. You never know. But then again, they may have caught something paranormal in the back of that person's car.
Over on TikTok, a man named Enrique Gonzalez posted a video to his account on October 27th, 2024 that sees him at some sort of a street market in the middle of the night where it looks like he is this store's vendor. Throughout the course of the video, Enrique walks us through the area where we can see a whole bunch of party supplies, hats, and other assortments of clothes.
Oh, yeah.
At first, it seems like a perfectly harmless video. However, things take a creepy turn in just a matter of seconds when Enrique proceeds to walk closer to this one particular eerie clown doll. Look at what happens next.
Aburrido sin poder dormir. Viendo a Chucky. Cuidando un puesto.
Okay. Okay.
Todo solo. Vengan a comprar a estas horas.
Hola.
Su puta madre.
Oh, no mames.
Suddenly, the
No
eerie doll can be seen moving all by itself.
I know mames, way.
He gets so scared, in fact, that he literally falls to the ground.
Yeah.
Before he ends the video a second later.
You wouldn't?
Sadly, there isn't any context along with the video, so we'll unfortunately have to speculate for the foreseeable future as to what exactly happened here. Just be on the lookout for any creepy clown dolls the next time you find yourself perusing the stores at a market like this one. This next video was published to TikTok by a username Ariel Jimenez Altugaray, who works as a security guard. On this particular night, though, things were starting to freak him out, and he starts to record on his phone. It doesn't take long at all for creepy things to start happening. Take a look and see for yourself.
Y aquí en la escuela cuando empiezan a dar los pesos así a llorar. Ah, visto. Empieza a joder, como golpear.
What is that sound?
Todas las noches sí.
But never mind the knocking or banging. What the hell is that?
¿Qué pasa? Tempranito empiezan a hinchar las pelotas.
Dogs can be heard barking from somewhere
Okay,
close
it's
by,
dogs barking.
and a strange
Okay.
knocking sound can be heard before the bathroom door is shown opening all by itself. Talk about a scary experience at work. In the start of the video, Ariel put the words, "One more night as a security guard," on screen. Does this mean that this scary incident occurred to him on his last day working there?
Sounds like
Or
it.
did he mean that this incident scared him so badly that he decided to quit after that night?
Maybe both.
Either way, let's just hope and pray that he's doing better now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dang. Jeez. That might have been a bit of both.
This next video comes to us from the popular UFO subreddit and was posted by a user known as Matty39. In the video, we can see a group of guys in Argentina outside, both of them pointing their phones directly at the sky, obviously enamored by something that's high above them. For the first few seconds of the video, we aren't entirely sure what it is that they're looking at, but then the camera slowly pans upward and we can then see the absolutely amazing sighting up above.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, has anybody seen any more drones in the sky lately?
A huge array of bright lights can be seen simply floating in the sky, with all of them seemingly moving ever so slightly. The upload of the video provided a quick quote to go along with the footage, saying, quote, "It's probably Starlink, but I've never seen it disorganized in both axes, Starlink formation, and some of the dots seem to be moving faster than others." End quote. For those who are unaware, Starlink is a satellite internet constellation. However, a lot of people are not quite convinced about the floating objects in the sky in the video being a result of Starlink. Most people think that these are UFOs. One popular comment said, quote, "I've seen Starlink /rocket/satellite launches by SpaceX numerous times, and this isn't SpaceX. I have a feeling it's NHI, non-human intelligence.
Might be
but I could
right.
wrong." End quote.
And then you could be right.
Of course, we'll likely never know whether or not that's true, but it's definitely a good theory.
If it's moving,
What do
it's
you guys
definitely
think
not
about the footage? Do you think the person recording actually managed to film legitimate UFOs? Or
maybe
was this something else?
if it's
Be sure to
moving.
let me know your thoughts in the comments.
If it's moving, it's definitely not a star. It's definitely not a star cluster.
Ghost Theory is a popular YouTube channel that specializes in uploading content in which they venture out to creepy places from around the world to explore them and see what they're all about. As I'm sure you can imagine, they often encounter some truly freaky things, and the same thing can be said about this one particular video of theirs that we'll be having a look at today, published in June of this year. For the first little bit of the video, the group can be seen wandering around the house from room to room, but things start to get truly interesting a bit later on.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hola. Hey, Judo Gamer Plays.
Wow. Okay.
Something fell. Ooh, look at the curtain. And there's nothing there.
There was someone just there, Jack.
There's nothing there. Ooh. Yikes. Oh my goodness.
As the team attempts to make contact with any potential spirits in the room with them, they find themselves shocked by just how quickly the spirit responds. Out of nowhere, a loud sound of something falling down can be heard, followed by a carpet being moved in a strange way a bit later on. It's also important to know that no windows were open at the time of filming as well. A bit later on, the group wanders their way into a bedroom, and it's here in which they find themselves at the center of yet another scare.
Holy f***, Jesus Christ!
I don't think he has anything to do with it, boys.
Holy f***, Jesus Christ! Holy f***, Jesus Christ!
You did not. You didn't touch anything. Yeah, I just smacked into the side there. You did not touch anything. I was right behind you. What?
It's that tin! It's that tin! Let me turn a light on. The REM pod is going off.
Hmm.
Am I losing my mind? That just knew. Whatever.
When they enter the bedroom, you can hear tin chest making a sound. Unfortunately, they don't manage to film this happening, but the sound itself and the reaction of the team seems very believable to me. Sadly though, to this day, these mysteries have yet to be solved, and it's unlikely they ever will. Let's just hope that the team over at Ghost Theory doesn't plan on returning to this house anytime soon, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Just to be on the safe side.
A small YouTuber by the name of Dark Erased used to post video to his channel back in 2016 in which he would wander around and venture into creaky abandoned buildings to see what he could find. In some of the videos, he ends up finding nothing much of interest, but in this video we'll be looking at, he certainly got the scare of a lifetime. The video in question sees Dark Erased exploring an old abandoned building that used to be a sauna for about 80 years, up until 1995, when it was then abandoned for unknown reasons. Throughout the course of the video, we watch as the uploader and a group of his friends walk around the inside of the building. At first, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary, but that changes around the 15-minute mark. It's here in which the uploader and his friends notice a strange area in the building that looks like somebody attempted to cover it up. When Dark Erased pokes his head through the opening, he finds himself absolutely terrified.
Crazy homeless guy.
Out of nowhere, a massively loud scream can be heard coming from somewhere nearby, before a homeless man starts chasing Dark Erased and his friends out of the building.
This is why you need to be armed.
They're all able to get out of the building unharmed, but there's truly no telling what kind of terrible things could have happened to them had they not been so fast
Yeah.
on their feet. After
Exactly.
uploading this video, Dark Erased only ever uploaded one more video of himself exploring an abandoned building. Is it possible that the incident from this video scared him away from this style of video? It's entirely possible, but since he hasn't uploaded since 2016, we will likely never know. And that was 9 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Alright, there's the first one. Alright, there's the first one. Let's go to the next one. Yes, strange and scary videos that feed on fear. And this is
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is
Slapped Ham.
You're about to see some seriously spooky content that's been trending on the internet this week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more scary content.
Just like this.
In a video shared to Reddit by user Strong Literature 505, viewers are given a glimpse into a series of bizarre and unexplained events surrounding a seemingly ordinary backyard. Take a look.
Oh, yeah!
A bright orb appears to crash into a shed, causing its door to swing open.
What the hell? Zoom, pow. Yeah.
What makes this footage strange is the users claim that the shed door is secured by a rusty, stiff spin hook latch, making it unlikely to open all on its own. Adding to the unease, the poster describes a string of mysterious occurrences inside their home. They report unexplained noises, appliances behaving erratically, like a microwave setting timers by itself, and a kettle that won't stop boiling, as though someone's holding the switch down. Even the family dog has exhibited strange behavior, often staring through people or fixated on empty spaces, as if sensing something unseen. These details paint a disturbing picture of a household besieged by eerie, unexplained phenomena.
Yeah, they
Whether the
do.
results of a supernatural force or something else entirely, the video leaves viewers unsettled, sparking debates and questions
Look at
about
this.
what could be lurking on this property.
Boing. Opens the door. Whoa. That is creepy, dude.
Ridgely Hospital in Lancaster, United Kingdom has a long and storied history tied to mental health care. Originally opened in the early 20th century, Ridgely operated as a psychiatric facility serving as part of the broader Lancaster Moor Hospital complex. Its purpose was to treat patients suffering from severe mental illnesses, a practice that reflected the evolving but often controversial approaches to mental health care in the early 20th century. The hospital eventually closed its doors in 2010 as part of the National Health Service's modernisation efforts, leaving the facility abandoned. Since its closure, Ridgely Hospital has become the focus of chilling ghost stories and paranormal investigations. Urban explorers and ghost hunters have ventured into its decaying halls, reporting unsettling experiences, including unexplained footsteps, disembodied voices, and sudden drops in temperature. Some visitors claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking in the corridors, believed to be the spirits of former patients or staff members. The eerie atmosphere, coupled with the hospital's history of suffering and isolation, has solidified Ridgely's reputation as a haunted location, drawing thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts to its abandoned grounds. In this video, we see the team from the Exploring with Tom YouTube channel as they embark on a spine-chilling investigation of the facility.
Guys, today, me, Danny, Jack, and Alfie have attended to Ridgely Hospital for both we started. I've been there myself.
From the outset, the team's apprehension is palpable.
Like, every time that we come here, it's always like, we're all confident. Danny, you, Jack, like, we're always confident, but like, tonight it's like...
As the team begins their exploration, they're immediately met with mysterious sounds.
What? You did that again for us, please?
These unexplained interactions heighten the tension, reinforcing the idea that they're not alone in the building.
Maybe they're not.
Hello?
Swear that, witch. You not hear that?
You did that again for us, please?
One of the hospital's most infamous legends involves the apparition of a nurse seen walking between corridors. While investigating this specific area, the group hears a loud, unexplainable noise.
Oh my good God. Is anyone here?
See, that's where the nurse was spotted walking from one side to the other.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God.
After performing a ritual to amplify potential activity, the atmosphere grows increasingly hostile.
That's not good.
This is where the nurse was spotted down there.
The night reaches its peak when loud, unexplainable noises echo through the building.
Give us a fright if you can.
I wouldn't ask for that, but
Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
We asked for
The situation escalates when the team hears this.
Hello? Hello? What?
Overwhelmed by fear and convinced of imminent danger, the group makes a hasty retreat. In a mysterious video shared by Reddit user Objective Push 3152, viewers are pulled into a chilling scene
Okay.
captured by a park security guard. You can see several exercise machines moving on their own. The bizarre activity has sparked intense debate online. Some viewers lean towards a paranormal explanation, others argue it could be just a prank, speculating that someone may have activated the equipment before stepping out of the camera's view.
Maybe.
However, this isn't the first time this type of occurrence has been caught on camera. In fact, we've featured several similar incidents before.
Ooh, look at that. Swing set swinging by themselves.
The right one still.
Whether they're the result of ghosts, pranks, or even minor earth tremors, as others have suggested, this eerie phenomenon continues to remain a mystery. Here's a quick and eerie one posted by the Instagram user Herman Exotics. Take a look.
Ooh. Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
The video has quickly gone viral, sparking a flurry of comments as viewers struggle to make sense of what they're seeing. One viewer by the name Lonely Jenkins jokingly added, "Your dog died days ago. The entity's been living in your home masquerading as your beloved pet. The flesh suit is beginning to decay and it must take a new form soon. Please sleep lightly with a silver blade beneath your pillow." With that in mind, watch the clip one more time and sweet dreams.
No. No. That's eerie. That's creepy.
Hidden in the Italian countryside, Villa Carbonetto stands as a decaying monument to grandeur and mystery. Abandoned for over 70 years and now owned by a secretive Swiss company, the mansion's dark history and eerie atmosphere make it one of Italy's most haunted locations. In a recent investigation, YouTube's Adam Mark Explores films the villa's crumbling splendor, delving into its shadowy corridors, hidden rooms, and sacred chapel.
But check this out, guys. Absolutely unreal.
The investigation begins with a tour of the villa's opulent but crumbling architecture.
Wow. Check this place out. The architecture.
Once home to an affluent family, the sprawling estate features grand balconies, intricate sculptures, and soaring ceilings.
Sculptures. Check it out, guys. Balconies. Even the ceiling.
That's
Dusty
beautiful.
libraries and concealed staircases reveal glimpses of its former glory,
Oh yeah.
while servants' quarters and
A lot of
forgotten
it's
vaults speak to its
beautiful.
layered history.
Check this room out. Ceilings. Big high doorways for the status of the family.
In a secluded corner of the mansion lies its
Chapel.
most compelling feature, a private chapel housing the mausoleum of the family, the ones
Oh,
that own
man.
the estate.
Wow, look at that. Look at that. Wow, that's beautiful.
Family's mausoleum.
Here, the YouTuber sets up paranormal equipment drawn by the chapel's heavy and sacred atmosphere.
Okay, explorers, so we are set up in the chapel with the REM pod over by the door there. We have cat balls set up on the pew.
The setup REM pod and music box respond to questions with unnerving precision.
I'm just going to do some shouting out, see what we can get. Hopefully we'll get something decent. Something relevant for the place. Edward, straight away.
The investigation takes a darker turn during a spirit box session in the ballroom.
We're just going to do a quick spirit box, see what we can get. Hopefully we'll get some in. And this has been a really successful investigation so far.
The investigation ends with a chilling command.
The owners or anyone else that once lived in this house, somebody who's buried here or maybe worked here, if you're here with me now, can you speak to me through this device?
That's when the YouTuber decides to pack up and promptly leave.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Fine.
Villa Carbonetto stands as a testament to the mysteries of the past, killing those brave enough to uncover its secrets. Here's some bizarre footage shared to Instagram by the user Discover Incredible India. Take a look.
Whoa. Okay then.
A mysterious object plummets from the sky, leaving onlookers puzzled. However, the account explains that it's actually a cloudburst, a rare event that occurs when an immense volume of rain falls within a very short period of time over a small area. This results in an intense explosive downpour that can lead to dangerous flash flooding. The sudden and overwhelming nature of this rainfall gives the impression that the water is literally bursting from the clouds. Adding to the drama, the video shows a sudden flash in the sky that coincides with the event. The flash could be lightning, however some think it could be a firecracker.
True, it could be.
The stunning footage serves as a powerful reminder of nature's unpredictability and the sheer force of its weather systems. Coming up in our last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a look at some bizarre footage coming out of the Czech Republic.
Alright.
But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way
Yes,
you'll be notified
absolutely,
when we come up with
guys.
Scary and intriguing clips. Our last bizarre video of the day was uploaded to TikTok by user Makakova. Take a look. The footage, reportedly captured in November 2024 in Sokolov, a town in the Karlovy Vary region of the Czech Republic, has sparked widespread speculation.
What in the world?
Many viewers were quick to connect the mysterious light to Project Bluebeam, a conspiracy theory that suggests a covert plan to use advanced technology to simulate
Well, I don't
false
know.
an alien invasion.
I don't know, though.
Claim that this would be done to manipulate the global population and establish an authoritarian New World Order. However, other viewers have offered a more grounded explanation, suggesting the beam could simply be a beacon, a practical tool designed to provide guidance to travelers or aircraft.
There you go, it might be. Because that's what it looks like.
Blue beam remains unknown. Its striking visual impact has fueled debates online. Well, hey, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't get enough of what we do with Flapcam, then consider following these two links right there. Leave us some feedback in the comment section down below. Smash that thumbs up button. And that's it.
All right, Kellen. Thank you so much. All right. There's that. All right, let's move on to Mr. King Frostmare. The scariest police videos caught by officers, number 6. Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, already we know this is going to be one hell of a video. Let's get this going. If I can find the mouse cursor. Here we go. Ew. Looks like AI.
In the next video, a man was kayaking alone on the Santa Fe River in Florida when he spotted a submerged vehicle that appeared to have been underwater for an extended period.
Oh,
He reported
no.
the location of the missing vehicle and decided to record while waiting. What he didn't realize was that he would capture something truly unsettling.
I don't know if anybody can see this or not, but I just reported it. That's a car in the river. That is an SUV. Look at this. Completely, fully submerged. It honestly looks like a Kia Soul.
Yeah, it
Can you
does.
guys see that?
Oh. Ooh.
As the camera pans past the vehicle, we can see in the reflection that no one else is aboard the kayak except for the man recording. However, the voice of a young child can be heard speaking nearby in the middle of the river. The man who uploaded the footage also states that he didn't hear the voice at the time. Shortly after, divers from the crime unit arrived at the location and began attaching cables to the submerged vehicle to pull it from the water when something unusual was captured.
Here it comes now. A white Kia Soul.
Ooh. Looks like there's someone inside.
When the car emerges from the water, the man recording notices something chilling and zooms in with his camera. What appears to be the figure of a person can be seen moving in the back seat. However, when authorities inspected the vehicle, they found nothing unusual inside. But here's where the situation becomes even more peculiar. Investigators later confirmed that the vehicle had been reported stolen in Columbia County, suggesting it had been missing for quite some time before being discovered in the river. Moreover, a child had passed away during the theft. Could this figure in the back seat, along with the strange voice that was heard, be connected to the child?
Might be. You never know.
This footage comes from Matthias, a security guard who began experiencing unsettling events in his home. After working night shifts at an old warehouse, he believes a spirit may have followed him from work, with most of the activity now centered in his daughter's room. What follows shows just a portion of his ongoing encounters.
Ooh. What was that?
The unexplained occurrences seem to carry a warning for Matthias. The presence will persist if he remains in the house. Through his updates, we've witnessed his growing unease, as something in his home appears to be drawing nearer.
Son las 4 de la mañana y no sé, siento ruido ahí, pero no.
A lot of orbs.
Ruido arriba del techo. Ahora se calmó. ¿Qué pasó?
The situation intensified when the noises became increasingly frightening, and this time they seemed to come from a closet.
Whoa, what the hell? What a desk? Yeah, where did that come from? Here's footstep sounds? Yeesh! Holy crap, dude.
Una sensación horrible.
Unexplainable events appear to warn Matthias that whatever is in the house will keep haunting him if he stays. With each new update, Matthias shared with us this strange feeling inside his house. Something was getting closer to him. The case took a frightening turn as electrical problems started happening, along with something else.
Ooh. Look at the light. What's wrong with it? Ah, there could be several things wrong with it.
Te meto la tira, mira. No sé qué es. Hace un rato estoy escuchando ruido acá. Le voy a mostrar esto. Mira, cuando apago la luz, ahí tengo la luz. Yo prendí la luz de la casa de atrás para que haya luz, pero mira ahora. ¿Lo ven? Ahora prendo la luz. ¿Ven los soles también?
Yeah, I know. Whoa, there was one.
Esperen, apago la luz ahora. Es el foco allá atrás, a ver si engancha más.
Ooh.
¿Lo alcanzan a ver? Ahí está. Prendo la luz. Y ahí está.
Matthias, confused by what he was experiencing and feeling helpless about not knowing who or what might be living in his house, was reaching his breaking point between desperation and fear, and even more so with what you're about to see.
What? Sorry, guys.
People talk about imposter spirits, entities that try to pass themselves off as innocent souls to slowly gain your trust. However, these types of entities are the most disturbing because they confuse you, making you think what you heard were just ambient noises or false perceptions. In the end, people who experience this either move away or end up possessed.
Eso es lo que hacen ese carajo. Siempre el mismo ruido está hablando.
To this day, the guard seems to be dealing with these paranormal events in his home. The following footage was recorded by an officer who was riding along a paramedic. They were traveling in an empty ambulance en route to an accident site. Initially, they noticed unusual sounds coming from the rear. Upon making a concerning observation, they began recording. The footage shows a blanket appearing to move on its own, an occurrence that should have been impossible under normal circumstances. While we cannot dismiss the possibility that this might have been staged as a prank, if we rule out such explanations, one might wonder if this could be evidence of a presence. Perhaps the spirit of a former accident victim. A local police department located near a forested area adjacent to a playground recently shared an unusual incident following multiple reports from residents about strange occurrences at the playground and unidentified creatures in the woods. Officers began monitoring their security footage with increased vigilance. During one evening's surveillance, their cameras documented something really odd. The footage showed an anomalous figure emerging from the darkness. The entity exhibited notably slow and erratic
Yeah, what is
movements
that?
with disproportionately elongated limbs.
Oh, I gotta see that again. I'm sorry, I gotta see this.
Evenings began monitoring their security footage with increased vigilance.
I gotta see this again.
Perhaps the spirits lucky that is possible.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. Sorry guys.
Events in his home.
Yeah, I almost forgot about the ambulance. Sorry guys.
The following footage was recorded by an officer who was riding along a paramedic. They were traveling in an empty ambulance en route to an accident site. Initially, they noticed unusual sounds coming from the rear. Upon making a concerning observation, they began recording.
Yeah, what is that? You listen carefully, you can hear a little whispering too. What is that? Looks like something. Yeah, it looks like something crawling around in a blanket. Oh, they're out of there. They're out of there. They are out of there, guys. Ooh.
The footage shows a blanket appearing to move on its own.
Yeah.
An occurrence that should have been impossible under normal circumstances. While we cannot dismiss the possibility that this might have been staged as a prank,
It might be
if we rule out
staged.
such explanations, one might wonder if this could be evidence of a presence. Perhaps the spirit of a former accident victim. A local police department located near a forested area adjacent to a playground.
Oh, yeah,
recently shared an
this.
unusual incident following multiple
That one with the
reports
blanket
from
was
residents
creepy,
about
man.
strange
That's
occurrences
dude.
at the playground and unidentified
I think it
creatures
might be
in the woods.
staged, but I don't
Officers
know.
began monitoring their security footage with increased vigilance. During one evening's surveillance, their cameras documented something really odd.
Yeah, what is that? I mean, it looks like a person in white clothing. Or white tights or something, but it looks like almost looks like the thing doesn't even have a head. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Oh, got a little orb.
The footage showed an anomalous figure
Yeah.
emerging from the darkness. The entity exhibited notably slow and irregular movements with disproportionately elongated limbs and a distinctive gray appearance. The recording concluded as the figure gradually withdrew into the forested area. Nobody knows exactly what was caught here.
Yeah, that's. Ugh. That's just creepy.
Multiple off-duty police officers in different regions of Mexico documented an unusual aerial phenomenon one evening. Their footage appears to show an unexplained object hovering in the night sky, leaving observers perplexed.
What is that? I don't know, man. Of course, it doesn't help that
The
it's
incident has joined a growing collection of reported UFO encounters documented this year.
doesn't help that it's recorded on Potato 99 camera.
The officers' simultaneous recordings from various locations add a notable level of credibility to this sighting. Each recording appears to show the same anomalous object, suggesting this was not an isolated incident or localized phenomenon.
Yeah, what is that?
What started as a regular first shift turned into something terrifying for a new security officer. He was assigned to watch over an old retirement
Oh,
home, empty
yeah,
for years, but
this.
still needing around-the-clock
This.
security. Other guards had warned him about strange things happening during their night shifts, but he shrugged off their stories and started his work. After a while, though, things started feeling off, and he decided to record what was happening.
And I'm sure the amount of deaths will have probably been in here.
This place has been abandoned for years.
I imagine there's probably a few ghosts lingering around here.
Oh. Oh. The floor's collapsed in many places.
Ooh. That's not good.
Oh.
What was that? Oh, the light went off. Light went
The
off.
guard began hearing odd noises, followed by a loud crash that made everything feel worse. Not sure what to make of it all, he kept his camera rolling.
What the? I just went out. Scared me.
Oh, eyes. Eyes. There are eyes looking at him.
I know a secret in here recently. To be fair, the building's full of water.
As he walked down the stairs, something caught on camera went unnoticed. A dark shape lurking in one of the rooms.
Here, guys.
Is there somebody back there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know who that is, so. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Nope. Sorry about that. Wrong one.
There's someone here.
Oh, there's someone there.
I can hear a voice. I'm hearing someone back. What is going on?
You got. I
The
don't.
strange sounds kept getting louder, and he became convinced someone else was in the building with him.
I think you just got ghosts, dude. You got ghosts.
I'm frozen. I can't move. I need to get out right now. I need to get out right now.
Ooh, yeah. Run, dude. Run, dude. And better be safe than sorry, guys. Better to be safe than sorry.
But when he searched the place, he found no one.
Found no
Still,
one.
He knew something wasn't right about this night. Reports say he handed in his resignation before his shift even ended. No one could blame him after a night like that.
Yeah, I think you got. I think you found some ghosts.
Was captured by a forest ranger during his routine patrol. Multiple eyewitness accounts had previously reported unusual phenomena in this section of woods, and on this day, the ranger himself encountered something unsettling.
Oh yeah, Bigfoot. 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 I think he got him a Sasquatch on film.
In his footage, an unexplained figure can be seen standing among the trees. The ranger, visibly unsettled by the sighting, found no trace of anyone when he investigated the area minutes later. Some observers suggest this might be evidence of a Bigfoot encounter.
Might
But
be.
others propose different explanations. What do you think happened here that day?
I think he found a Bigfoot.
This footage comes to us from a security team monitoring a parking lot during their night shift. Over recent months, the location had been the site of several unexplained incidents, with witnesses reporting possible ghostly encounters. On this particular evening, even the personnel managing the CCTV surveillance system documented something unsettling.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Yeah, I remember this.
It comes from up there.
Yeah.
There.
And it comes back.
Right there.
Yeah, and then it comes back. It comes walking back. There it goes. There it is.
Yo, what the
Yeah. And then there it goes again. Just keeps going that way. It's an apparition of some sort.
Around the middle of the parking lot, a ghostly shadow suddenly appears out in the rain. The figure starts walking to the right, and you can almost even make out what appears to be legs.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
truly humanoid shape. As we stated earlier, the parking lot is visibly empty, meaning there's no way for this to be a reflection or shadow of anyone or anything. The camera turns to keep capturing the spirit as it moves across the parking lot, and then eventually vanishes into thin air. This sighting is definitely strange. The way the spirit moves and seems to walk makes it seem to be more than a water drop or smudge on the camera. But let me know what your thoughts are on this one.
Yeah, that's not just a water smudge. That's an apparition. Yeah, it also disappears and reappears too.
The following is a recording that occurred at a police station in Serbia around 9 p.m. at night. A woman entered the station and stated that she was being followed by somebody, that she doesn't feel safe. The police station was located just a couple of blocks away from her home, so instead of leading that stalker straight to her house, she filed a report. The officers were just filing the report about this mysterious stalker, and actually thought that the woman might have been under the influence, since she stated that this person was vanishing ever so often, and that they were even floating sometimes. While she was still telling her crazy story, the following occurrence was captured on one of the CCTV cameras of the station. A strange white figure can be seen floating above the ground of the police station, and nobody had an idea what was going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's hard to see. Now you can see
Many
it.
people believe this to be the mysterious stalker that followed this woman into the police station. So,
Ooh.
a ghost here, or what was going on?
Ouch.
The officers stated that they had never seen such a thing on their screen. Your thoughts? look at a couple of recordings that were shared by security guard Spooky App. He's working in a very old warehouse. For several months, he's documenting strange paranormal activity that is unfolding on the whole premises. He also talks about the story of a young boy who apparently drowned close to this area in the 50s, and that it is believed that his spirit is haunting this area for whatever reason.
Doing my rounds, checking out the place, possessed, documenting spooky activity going on. I don't really know what's been happening lately.
The following are several videos that Spooky could record during his night shift, and it is believed that he indeed came eye to eye with that thing on several occasions.
Legend goes that back in the 50s, there was a boy named Johnny here that drowned before the building was constructed. Johnny? Johnny, if you're here, make a sound and show me that you're here. Oh, jeez.
He captured something in the darkness here, but what was it? He was really spooked and didn't return to his workplace for the longest time, until he returned, and a few weeks after that, he posted the following.
What's going on, guys? Making a video. Yo! Hello?
Hey, Dan.
Hello? Hello?
Oh.
Whoa!
Door's open, but let me check here.
Alright, that door's clearly locked. These doors can't be opened from the outside.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm watching the video.
No, the following video of his is really interesting. After checking one of the emergency exits, there is a loud noise coming from the top of the stairs, and it was at that point that he might have captured something really terrifying.
I'm the only one here today.
He's the only one here.
Don't see anybody down there. Alright, so it's
Okay.
been a little quiet. What the? Oh shit.
Whoa!
Spooky believes it to be the spirit of the boy that is said to roam the building. Could this be? It
Ooh.
certainly looks like a little boy.
Well, it looks like it. Looks gonna be
What's your
deceiving.
opinion? Are we
Dude,
witnessing
run.
a haunting here? Or
I'd
was it
run,
something
man.
else?
I think it's something else. Because it's a shadow figure. It's a shadow person. And that's how they get you.
This video was captured by security guard Francisco de Ciudad, who has sent the video for review to Pacido. Apparently the man was working a night shift in the region. People say that it is a notorious place for inexplicable events that all have been reported by different staff members over the years. Tonight, this man is documenting the latest happenings.
La planta 2, aquí vamos haciendo recorrido. Aquí está un poquito alusado. Ahorita no te quise poner nada porque hay una parte oscura, así como se ve allá.
Tonight, this man is documenting the latest happenings.
Son las máquinas donde hacen los wipers. ¿Sí? Bueno, no sé lo que hacen realmente, no te creas. Pero sé que aquí pues, hay la gente operadora. ¿Sí? De mi lado izquierdo, pues, es todo lo que es el almacén, lo que son las láminas de los wipers, bracitos, todo lo que es accesorio de los wipers. De mi lado izquierdo, mi amor, hay unos baños. ¿Sí? Hay unos baños que antes se usaban, pero ahorita pues están como abandonados. Todo esto es un pasillo donde se maneja todo eso.
What is that?
He was alone that night, so who did he capture here at the end of the hallway? A ghost, perhaps? A former worker?
Perhaps. perhaps.
This video comes from a night security officer responsible for patrolling multiple train stations, ensuring their safety from criminal activity and disturbances. During recent nights, he had observed what appeared to be shadowy figures near the train tracks. These sightings prompted him to begin documenting his shifts with the video recordings. The officer maintained surveillance of these locations with heightened vigilance. As the sightings had become increasingly frequent, his attention to these unusual occurrences would soon yield remarkable footage. One night, while walking next to a train and filming, there appeared to be a shadow apparition with him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. And now it's not there anymore. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Yeah, there you can see it.
What could this thing want, he wondered. Well, turns out that on one of the prior nights, he had captured this thing before, without really realizing it, though.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it sitting here in the seat?
Yep, there it is. There it is.
His viewers pointed out that they saw it again, standing outside of one of the train cars.
Ooh, yep, there it is.
Metro was baffled after realizing what he had captured here, a full-body shadow apparition. Could it be possible that this shadow is spawned to this station for whatever reason?
Whoa.
Hard to say.
Yeah, you can see it sitting right there.
The following recordings stem from CCTV cameras.
That's the invasion of the green squares! Ah!
Strange. It was in second glance that security guards at two different locations
terrible.
noticed that something seemed off. And they should not be the only people that noticed that there seemed to be something going on that might not have been fully explainable. It was originally discovered by a security guard that realized that something really strange was going on. Apparently there was a child standing on the parking lot when a car arrives, and then the weirdness begins. It is suddenly gone, vanished into thin air. And it appears that we can see it here the first time.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's hard to see.
He must have seen it too, because he couldn't believe his eyes. He actually gets out of the car and gives it a second look. He wants to know where that kid went, but he's without luck. Now, what happened here? Was it the spirit of a child that was just standing there? If it was a real person, how could he just vanish?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, no, he vanishes.
There's so much weird stuff going on in that video.
What?
I really don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, there's the child, and it just disappears. And he gets out, he disappears. What in the world?
following account comes from Eric, a night security guard who reports an increasingly concerning situation. After his recent shifts, he has experienced a distinct and troubling sensation. The feeling that something malevolent has followed him from his workplace to his residence. This unseen presence, he believes, carries distinctly sinister characteristics. What makes all of it even stranger is that somehow the power was off. No light switch was working anymore. So, what to do? He starts making his way downstairs and to explore the house for these odd noises he had heard.
¿Por qué nunca habíamos estado en mi casa? Que donde recién terminamos hasta miedo me da ahorita ahora. Se los juro que se escuchaban ruidos. Obviamente ya reconozco los sonidos de la casa y se escuchaban ruidos. Esto es lo que yo escuché que se sonaba. Es todo este pedazo.
At some point, there seems to be somebody peeking out of a room. He believes it to be the face of a lady. Strange. Maybe an intruder that made it into the house. We can't find anybody in his home, though.
No. What the hell?
So is it safe to assume that this person made it out of the house after this scare? Or was something else unfolding that night?
I think he caught a ghost. Ooh. I think he caught a ghost.
This was also captured by two officers who were driving on a lonely road in Russia. And they noticed a dark creature walking on the right side of the road. Their first instinct? Bigfoot, of course. It had to be. So they exited their car and followed this thing. Only to
Why would you want to do that? Why would you do that? Dude. There it is.
But perhaps this was something else entirely. The footage is not the best, so we can only speculate what had transpired here. If you found this video creepy, check out the following one.
That was creepy. Yeah, rule of thumb, if you see a Bigfoot out there, I'm sorry, if you see a Bigfoot out there, don't get out of your car and go after it, especially if it's cold outside. Jeez, come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Really? Alright. Alright. A little short real quick. I'm going to take a break here and we'll see if my dad's getting hungry here.
I found this overgrown entrance while out on a hike, so decided to head in and explore it, but right away things got pretty creepy.
What was that noise?
Thinking it was probably just the wind, I headed inside.
Probably was.
I followed this long weaving tunnel that led me for a chamber filled with these huge metal doors until I reached this very long staircase leading deeper underground. Heading down to the bottom, I was then met with another, even longer tunnel that eventually led me to this massive metal dome. While passing through it, I was about to find something else quite creepy.
Those
But I continued deeper, and soon the condition of the tunnel got worse, until it branched out to lots of different rooms. I still had no idea what this place was. Finally, I did reach the end of the tunnel, and found a collection of small rooms. In this one, it actually looked like the door had been blown off. On the other side of the room, I found this tunnel that led me back outside, at a different point in the forest. I still have no idea what this place could have been, but whatever it was, they really wanted to keep it secret.
What you guys think it might be? Looks like an underground bunker or something. You know, I'm wondering maybe if that was meant to be like an underground subway at one time, maybe, or an underground army bunker. So, and then it was abandoned during World War One or World War Two. But the government obviously knows about it, so yeah, they wanted to keep people out of it. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Sorry for nodding off a little bit. I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go see if my dad is getting hungry. Okay, I'll be right back. Time to eat. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. All right, guys, back to it. Let's see. Let's collapse this. All right, let's go on to Mystery Man. 30 scariest solo hiking encounters caught while camping. All right, let's go.
Reddit user NanBread shared a chilling photo taken by their mother during a camping trip with their father. The picture was meant to capture their father standing at the rear of the camper van, but when they later reviewed the photo, something else appeared in the shot. In the front passenger window of the van, there's the distinct face of a man staring out.
Ooh.
What's unsettling is that no one else was in the field when the photo was taken. The family can't help but wonder who or what might have been there with them. While hiking through a remote area, a photographer stumbled upon an abandoned church and decided to explore it.
Bad idea.
As he examined the pictures on the wall, something strange caught his attention, and he bolted out of there. Upon reviewing the video in slow motion, a mysterious figure can be seen staring at him from the window. In another frame, just before he runs, the same figure appears sitting on a bench. The unnerving experience raises a chilling question. Who or what was the figure? This YouTuber decided to explore a creepy backwoods area known for strange activity. As he ventured deeper, unsettling noise began to echo around him.
Oops. Sorry about that.
What the
Ooh.
Suddenly, he spotted something chilling. A group of people in black
dude, run.
in the middle of the forest.
Get the hell out of there.
The scene, but as he ran, he came across another one.
Hey, don't just say what's going on, man. You get out of there.
On a ritual, or was it all an elaborate setup? This Reddit user shared a chilling experience while driving to a restaurant.
I'm going to wait long enough to find out. I'll get out of there.
Two infant-sized handprints on the rear window of his car, illuminated by the headlights of the vehicles behind him. What made the sight even more unsettling was the orientation of the handprints. They were pointing downward, as if they'd been made from the roof of the car. Despite searching for a logical explanation, he couldn't determine how the marks had appeared. A man hiking deep in the forest for 4 months suddenly heard this.
Oh, dude, run!
Sounds echoed through the trees, sending chills down his spine.
Yeah. Dude, that's no good.
Panicked, he ran, where the eerie noises seemed to follow him, coming from every direction. What could have been making these sounds?
Probably some territorial Sasquatches.
Two friends were staying at an Airbnb when they heard something large running across the roof late at night. Curious and unnerved, one of them grabbed a camera and headed outside to investigate. With a flashlight in hand, he scanned the roof and spotted something unusual. unusual.
What the? Peekaboo. What are you?
Determined to get a closer look, he climbed up, but by the time he had reached the roof, whatever it was had vanished. Unbeknownst to him, the creature seemed to be watching from a hidden spot nearby. Some believe it could be the rake, a pale mythological creature infamous for its sudden attacks. Others speculate it might have been a person in a mask or even an elaborate hoax, but many are left wondering, was he moments away from being attacked?
I don't know. It could have been just a
2010,
prank.
A group was driving home late at night when they noticed a vehicle stopped on the side of the highway. At first, they couldn't tell what was happening, but as they zoomed in, they spotted a figure moving along the road's railing. As it came closer, it became clear the figure was a person dressed in white, walking slowly and deliberately. Startled, the driver panicked, cried out Arabic, and sped away. Yet, even in the midst of the terrifying encounter, he couldn't shake the thought. What if the person actually needed help?
Well, yeah, come on, dude.
A man searched for a missing woman near a cave when an eerie sound echoed.
Perhaps, Sean, it might have been a spoopy mask. How you doing, Sean?
Murky waters concealing whatever might lie beneath the surface.
Ooh, yeah, that's creepy.
And whether the woman was ever found remains a mystery.
Ouch.
During a trip, a man found himself in a terrifying situation when a venomous snake somehow ended up inside his shirt.
Oh, shit.
Frozen in he stayed completely still, not wanting to alarm the snake that had slithered onto his arm. His friend quickly stepped in, carefully pinching the sleeve to locate the snake's position. With steady hands, they used scissors.
He probably crawled up there to get warm.
The snake just enough to create an opening.
Oh, I bet they are. I bet they're sore, dude. Oh, man. What a waste of a great shirt, but hey, a shirt can be replaced.
In a tense final moment, they made a swift move to scoop it out.
Sure, the snake's like going, what the heck?
Reddit user Matthew2058 shared this image taken in Uruguay. It shows a man riding his bike along a secluded highway. But in the distance, a strange human-like figure can be seen standing alone in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by forests and vast fields. The isolated location and the unusual appearance of the figure raise unsettling questions about what was captured in the image. Could it be a ghost?
Could have been. Or it could have been just someone out for a walk.
While on a trip, Reddit user CarlXI decided to explore Sweden's abandoned Garpenberg mine. Suddenly, he captured this. A shadowy figure moving in a dark corner. Strangely, the figure didn't appear solid, sparking debate among viewers. Some joked it was the ghost of a miner still at work, while others suggested it might be a camera artifact. However, Carl and many commenters remain unconvinced, believing this could be evidence of something truly paranormal.
Probably. Nobody's supposed to be down there.
This man returned to his car and found something unexpected.
Oh! Oh my! Hello! Oh man.
A bear was inside.
Oh my god!
How the bear got in remains a mystery. Was it drawn by curiosity, or was there food inside?
Probably.
After safely releasing the bear, both the animal and the owner seemed relieved.
Yeah, bear looks like, oh man, thanks for getting me out of there, man.
Communicate with spirits.
There is a child resting space literally right under, like right. So I'm sitting up on a platform this big.
During one visit, he connects with the spirit of a little girl.
Are you the child that's right here beneath you? You know it?
After receiving responses, he identifies her accurately and shows her gravestone. However, viewers notice something even stranger earlier in the video.
Different families, different plots.
Look at that.
All the different stories that are in this one resting place. I don't have to just do one.
Well, yeah, you can really see that.
Behind Dalen, a semi-transparent figure appears to run to the tree.
Yeah, look at that.
Is this truly a spirit?
I think it is.
Caver Andrew Smith ventured into an underwater cave when disaster struck. The cave began filling up with water due to high tides. As the cave flooded rapidly, he found himself trapped with no way out. The water surged towards the staircase, filling the cave dramatically. Fortunately, pretty soon Andrew made it out safely as this video was uploaded.
I probably wouldn't do that again.
This person was out in the woods when something chilling happened. At first, it sounds like a creature's scream, but the person who recorded it believes it was a man crying out for help. It was the first time they'd ever heard such a noise.
No, that's no man crying out for help.
Others suspect a large beast might have been behind the sound. But if they truly thought it was a man, why didn't they try to help?
Good question.
While out hiking, this Reddit user came across an abandoned school, located in a forgotten village, surrounded by overgrown vegetation, creating an eerie atmosphere. But that wasn't the only thing it captured. Other Reddit users pointed out a ghostly figure standing in the
Ooh.
What could he have captured that day?
Good question. Probably the original homeowner.
Little blue lights on. Cool, man.
4 months after hearing eerie children's laughter in the woods, Grizzly Gaz returned for another trip. As night fell, unsettling noises began.
Ooh. The heck is that? What? What the actual?
Something or someone seemed to be walking around his campsite. Grizzly's heart raced as he decided to investigate, but he found nothing.
Nothing.
As he tried to set in again, the sounds grew even louder.
Ooh.
Fortunately, he managed to stay safe and made it through the night. Could have been the same presence from his previous encounter.
Might have been.
A couple was hiking through Fox Family Cemetery when their dog suddenly started acting strangely.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah.
The dog growled and backed away from a particular gravestone, clearly frightened.
Ooh.
The couple explained that their dog never behaved like this. Many commenters shared the belief that dogs can sense things beyond human perception.
Oh, yeah.
One commenter even suggested they leave the area, feeling that something was amiss.
Yeah. Trust your pets, people.
H.D. Adams' YouTube team went on a trip to a house rumored to be cursed by the devil. Almost immediately, unsettling events began. Loud bangs and whispers echoed through the air, yet no one was visible. Upstairs, the atmosphere grew even more chilling. Suddenly, he saw this.
Ooh.
A hand waved from the darkness. The team was convinced it was the hand of the devil. Could the house truly be haunted, or was it all an elaborate setup?
I think it was somebody playing a prank on him.
John, an avid adventurer, sets off on a solo stealth camping trip deep in the forest. As night falls, he retreats to his tent to sleep. Suddenly, an unexpected noise wakes him.
Honestly, once again, in the middle of the night, some guy comes along and confronts me here at my stealth camping location. I could hear a rock splashing in the pool nearby. I thought it was maybe just a stick falling. And then I heard another splosh, something else. I thought another branch or something fell. Didn't think too much more of it. And then a light flashed across my tent. And I'm inside the tent, and then I hear footsteps walking by, and this person's not making any sound, and is approaching my tent and going up to my bike, literally right on.
He hears the sound of rocks splashing in a nearby pool, followed by more splashes. Then, a light flashes across his tent, and he hears footsteps approaching. Someone is moving quietly around his campsite and even going up to his bike. John calls out, but no one responds. When he unzips the tent to confront the intruder, the figure quickly disappears into the dark forest. The intruder likely intended to steal John's bike, but backed off when confronted. Although John is unharmed, the experience leaves him shaken.
This is why you need to be armed while camping.
On a Malaysian road at night captures something unexpected.
Now, this is why you need to be armed while you're camping. Whether it be a knife, a taser, pepper spray, or even a gun.
They first heard crying sounds coming from
I'd be armed with a gun.
As they checked their surroundings, they spotted this.
Okay.
A mysterious figure standing in the darkness, completely unresponsive to their presence. Unlike others in the area, the figure wasn't wearing a reflective vest and revealed no discernible details, even under the beam of a high-powered flashlight. Witnesses remained baffled by what they saw that night. A friend of Reddit user Slaybell21 was staying at a hotel in Antigua when she sent this Snapchat. The image shows the friend sitting alone in the room, but something strange stands out. A long, hair-like figure draped over the bedpost to the left. The friend was completely alone in the room when the photo was taken, and what makes it even eerier is the friend doesn't use hair extensions or weaves, leaving no clear explanation for the figure. Is it just an object, or perhaps something supernatural?
Sadaka's just coming along with you. She got lonely.
This YouTuber ventured into a cave system. While filming another section of the cave, he captured something unusual. An unexplained light appeared in the darkness. The light appeared briefly before vanishing, and its source remains a mystery. Unfortunately, not much background information is known about this sighting.
Yoda, see it. Turn your lightsaber off.
This person was on a backpacking trip when they heard this. These sonic booms have been reported worldwide, but no one knows for sure what causes them. Theories include secret government projects or even alien activity. Despite their increasing frequency, the source remains a mystery.
Yeah, they're hot rodding around on the sky.
Any idea what could be causing them? Let us know in the comments. This person heard a group of dogs barking aggressively at something unseen in the darkness. When they checked, they saw this. A tall, shadowy figure standing behind the stairs. At first, it remained still, but then it moved, revealing a hunched, ghost-like humanoid form. Though its details were obscured by the darkness, the eerie silhouette and the dog's panic reactions sent chills down the spine.
Oh, man.
Many believe the dogs sensed a supernatural presence.
Always trust your pets, people.
While reviewing footage from his trail camera, this man spotted something unusual. A humanoid figure can be seen walking. At first, it appears faint and blurry, but with focus, you can make out the shape of a head. Some might dismiss it as pareidolia, but locals near the area report frequent strange and paranormal occurrences in the forest.
Ooh.
While on a trip, this person was jolted awake in the middle of the night by the sounds of dogs barking. When they looked outside, they saw this. A figure dressed in white walking in the distance. Some viewers believe it could be La Llorona, the legendary weeping woman. Could this be true, or is there another explanation for the sighting? The eerie encounter left the person deeply shaken.
Well, seeing as she's got a veil over, I think it's somebody playing a prank on him.
Padres National Forest near Santa Barbara when he stumbled upon something unsettling. At first, it appeared to be nothing more than
yeah.
When disturbed, the nest of Daddy Longlegs.
Daddy Longlegs. Oh, why would you do that, dude? Come on, leave him alone.
Scientists believe the clustering could be related to mating, moisture conservation, or an unknown survival strategy. Regardless of the reason, the sheer number of spiders is enough to send shivers down your spine.
Oh, man, yeah. Why would you do that? Leave him alone, dude.
While camping in the ruins of Liverpool Castle, known for its haunted history, a YouTuber experienced a chilling night. As he tries to sleep, his dog is alerted by strange rustling noises coming from the nearby woods.
Well, bless you.
She started doing the goose impressions because it's a weird noise coming towards us. First, what did it say?
An owl's hoots kept the explorer awake, and the noises seemed to move closer to the tent.
An owls kept me awake most of the night.
Despite the growing fear, nothing emerged from the woods, leaving him to wonder what was lurking in the forest. Was it an animal, a human, or something supernatural? Exploring with Felicity investigated an area infamous for the legend of the White Lady of Lancashire, a ghost said to be searching for her lost child. At the statue marking her memorial, Felicity recited the chilling words, "I stole your baby." As the legend claimed, it would open the statue's eyes. Moments later, she felt an unseen push and heard an eerie wailing sound echoing through the air.
I stole my milk baby.
Startled, she fled down the trail as the weather suddenly turned ominous. Before leaving, Felicity managed to capture this.
Yeah, boy.
A shadowy figure moving across the trail, too distant to identify.
Well, that's not good.
Whether it was truly the White Lady or something else, the experience left Felicity deeply unsettled.
If it was the White Lady, it would have been white.
Now, let's watch this next terrifying bit.
I got a better idea. Let's not. Let's move on to the next review. Alright, let's move on to some spooks. These are 5 scary videos you can't watch at 3 a.m. And yes, I'm redoing my live spooky broadcast that I did that I messed up. So, without further ado, here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. I have approximately 1 million subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you could help me get there. Alright, with that said, let's begin.
Hope we reach 1 million, dude.
A lot of the posts that get uploaded to the immensely popular Ghost subreddit get a handful of likes here and there, with people commenting on them with their various opinions and theories. But this post that you're about to see, uploaded by the user Unicorn Onesie, has amassed an absolutely staggering 13,000 likes since its upload just 6 days ago at the time of writing this. Just by the sound of that alone, it's bound to be one of the creepier videos you'll see on there. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. But before we do that, let's read the bit of context the uploader left behind for us to read. He says, quote, "I live in a gated condo in a very quiet part of town. Barely any movement past 9 p.m. This time of the year there's maybe 6 apartments occupied, as all the rest are used for summer holidays. My apartment is on the ground floor and my only direct neighbors are not there. Hardly anyone walks on the back during the night. I'm currently away from home for work, and when the cleaner went there yesterday, I asked her to set up the camera just for security. Video was about 2 or 3 hours after she left, just after sunset, like something that went to examine the new item on the dresser. Since then, there's been countless videos of smoke and strange sounds like bangs and others that sound like voices. Mostly late at night when the condo was supposed to be dead silent. By the way, all the doors and windows are locked, nothing was left open. I wanted to attach the whole thing, but I'm still learning how to use Reddit. I really need your input as I'm terrified of going back home now." End quote.
Ooh, that's ominous. Like some spectral arm is reaching out.
The security camera video was certainly quite interesting. What in the world is causing that plume of smoke to roll into this person's place?
Good question.
If this is some kind of paranormal entity, then it's not like most ones, that's for sure.
No.
What do you think could possibly be going on here? Do you think that a paranormal spirit is to blame here? If so, what do you think about the big plumes of smoke? Let me know in the comments below.
Someone told us ghosts shouldn't
Okay,
smoke
pop
and
quiz time. What's this ad read going to be about?
Red Show Legends.
The name was fun. The YouTube knowledge champ and gonna to my low house. The episode this time special treats same from Bambi under in the description.
Sorry, you want to watch that? You can watch it in the video that I'm not reacting to.
Relaxing and hanging around when he noticed something absolutely terrifying going on across the street from him that left him petrified. He explains that the house opposite his mom's is empty and has been up for sale for 6 months. However, it seems like it won't be getting sold anytime soon if the potential new homeowners see the following clip.
Ooh. Ooh. That's not good.
As you can see, there's clearly something inside the house, almost looking like a ghost girl, but we obviously can't be sure. Is it just a girl standing there in a strangely eerie manner, or are we actually dealing with the paranormal? Of course, there are lots of possible different theories here, so I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that this was just a random person in the window, or was this a creepy paranormal entity that was roaming around? Either way, I pray for the person who moves into this place next.
Yeah. Really.
If you've seen tons of science fiction movies involving aliens and UFOs, then you know that the UFOs in movies are almost always depicted as being extremely loud, earless vehicles that make you have to cover your ears. But maybe that's not how it actually is in real life.
No, they're usually pretty silent.
It seemingly suggests. Uploaded to the Alien subreddit by username Static Bang, the footage in question was filmed all the way back in 2008 in Houston, Texas, in a man's backyard in the middle of the day. The video in question is quite baffling, so let's have a look and see what's going on.
Excuse me. Goodness. Pardon me. Oh, hi there. Yeah, no sound at all. Okay. Well.
As you can see, the UFO in question is clearly hovering around the man's backyard for a good long while. But oddly enough, the UFO is not making any sound whatsoever. A stark contrast from what the movies try to convince us of. If this video is real, then it certainly seems as though UFOs are not nearly as loud as one would have thought. In a way, this makes them so much creepier because if a UFO landed right behind you, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. Think about that when you go to bed tonight.
True.
This next video was published to YouTube on August 8th, 2020 by a channel known as jbish26 and shows some seriously frightening and unsettling stuff that was captured on a Wise camera. In the description of the post, the uploader says that at the time of this video's recording, he was on vacation for 4 days in Oregon when he suddenly got this alert on his phone saying that there was something detected on his camera. This is what the camera captured.
light comes on.
I cannot even begin to imagine just how utterly terrified I would be upon checking my home security camera and seeing that on the footage. If you look carefully, in the footage you can make out what appears to be some sort of paranormal entity peeking around the room, seemingly trying to hide from the camera. The video eventually abruptly ends, leaving us all to wonder what in the world we just saw and whether or not the thing we saw was a ghost or not. Either way, I'm genuinely curious as to what this homeowner did upon arriving back home from his trip. Let's hope that today he's doing a lot better and hopefully he moved into a new house.
Probably cleansed his house. Probably saged his house. Oh yeah, this one.
A TikTok video that was published on October 22nd, 2023 by a user by the name of Magical Poltergeist posted home security camera footage to his account that shows me to lose a bit of sleep tonight. In the footage, we watch as the uploader's wife sleepwalks down into the kitchen late at night. Kind of weird, but it's nothing out of the ordinary, right? Sleepwalking happens a lot to a ton of people. But as you're about to see, this is no ordinary sleepwalking incident, not even remotely. Take a look at what happens when the woman takes a seat at one of the kitchen chairs right about here.
Okay. Whoa, hello.
Three chairs can be seen moving randomly before an ominous shadow can be seen looming in the background. But that's not all. A couple of seconds later, and the woman is in for even more terrifying encounters with the unknown.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'd say your house is haunted. I'd definitely go with Jason Hawes, the ghost hunters said, and now, I don't say this very often, but I do believe the place to be haunted.
At one point, something on the table moves right toward her abruptly, before a few seconds later, one of the doors in the house slams shut as the woman continues to sit down in the chair. I cannot begin to imagine how terrified this woman must have been upon waking up properly later on, only for her husband to show her this utterly bone-chilling piece of footage. How could you go about your day with the knowledge that you were so openly exposed to something so terrifying? Was this woman really sitting down with paranormal entities? Be sure to leave your theories in the comments below.
I don't know. Probably.
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.
Dude, I always enjoy
My
your
name is
videos.
Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video. And once again, a big thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring.
Alright, there's that one. Now let's go to Mr. King Frostmare himself. Scary TikTok videos you have never seen. Alright, guys. Here we go.
Hello guys, thousands of new TikTok videos are getting uploaded to the platform each day, and it is certainly no rarity that some people might have captured some unwanted visitors or mysterious occurrences on their recordings. Alright, let's enjoy some scary TikTok videos that you have never seen, hopefully.
Yeah. What is this? I'm going to do a live broadcast to him.
This TikTok was recorded by a user with the name of Do Not Go In There. He's staying with his grandparents that night and he agrees to go downstairs into the basement to find some canned goods for his grandma, who is cooking dinner. The basement appears to have several rooms, and it feels that the young man almost gets lost between many boxes and storage containers. Besides many dust particles, he also comes across some eerie dolls and figurines. In one of the rooms, there seems to be an unidentified liquid which has been spilled on the floor.
Ew.
Then finally, he obtains the pickled goods.
Okay, found him.
Okay, yeah, that's not eerie.
In this moment, an elderly man, supposedly his grandfather, can be seen in the doorway with what appears to be a hammer. It's unclear what happened afterwards, since the TikTok ended, but I find it's really unsettling. The following TikTok, captured by the user Blissfully Ironic, features him and a friend one night as they were noticing something curious outside. Banging from in front of their house is what catches their attention initially. And probably the neighbor was complaining about them being too loud. But it might not have been the neighbor after all.
What did I get? Like banging outside. My neighbors or something. This are being too loud.
Ooh, hello, Mr. Shadow Person. Shoop.
What is this
Ooh.
eerie shadow that they could capture just moments after leaving their house? Is it of paranormal nature? Well, guess we'll never know for sure.
Looks like a shadow person.
Hey guys, if you wish to support me to enjoy many more videos, please consider becoming a member and joining my channel. You'll get custom emojis for my live streams and other exciting perks. This activity was captured by R.V. Godoy, and people suspect that he could document a possible haunting as it was unfolding within the four walls of his apartment. Startled by something, he seems to run away and locks the door behind him. But an entity that we couldn't see yet is knocking on the door, and this gets even worse. The door is rattling quite a bit. And the man makes it into another room and locks the door. He takes a deep breath and then goes in for a little peek.
Ooh.
The entity then forces its way into the room, and the video ends. What's your opinion? Did this man tamper with forces that he better shouldn't have?
Probably.
Chris Gagnon captured an unclear apparition in one of her latest TikToks as she was recording her dog, singing along to the song.
Oh, what was that? Yeah, even he saw it.
And it is very interesting because her dog seems to notice something right away, passing by in an abnormal speed.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
exactly is this wispy shape? Is it a hair or some kind of fabric?
I'm not too sure.
I want to start recording because people are always like, we're recording things that happen, but things don't really happen to me.
Selena Spooky Boo apparently has regularly paranormal events unfolding in her room, but she states that this is hard for her to record most of the time, since these occurrences are pretty random. One just doesn't have the camera ready when it is happening, except today.
I want to start recording because people are always like, we're recording things that happen, but things don't really happen to me like that. Don't really happen to me like that.
Ooh.
Don't really happen to me like that.
It appears that something invisible is touching the item in the back of her room. Was it a ghost or just the wind? I couldn't say.
No.
This video is for the people out there who think I'm making fake ghost videos. Here's my hands. I have no strings attached to anything.
User Royal with Cheese.
Okay.
Following TikTok that the strange events you could capture in the past have not been staged by you.
There is a vent in my air conditioning unit for the air to come out. There's nothing attached to that. I don't know why some dude thought I was using it for a hoax. I'm in here and I'm hearing strange noises from my living room.
As assumed by some of his viewers, he goes on and tells the people about these unnatural moments that took place in the past.
If there's any spirits here, feel free to show yourself. Let yourself be known. Apparently I'm haunted because I bought a doll from the estate sale.
So apparently this doll is responsible for some foul play. Interesting. Let's see what happens next.
Is there anything here? Hello? Anybody want to speak? Is anyone here? Hello? Yeah. You saw
Oh.
that? Hello? You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Explain that. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, there's no wires attached to that. Something pushed those off.
Whatever the cause for the items dropping to the floor, it's extremely entertaining.
Yeah, something's pushing those things off.
This TikTok story was actually told over several videos. Just the owner of the account, Niximino68, in a long intro, he tells his viewers about a secret door that was found in his parents' house. It appeared like some kind of attic door, but inside was actually a bag filled with old hospital documents, papers, and receipts that date back to the 60s and 80s.
Whoa.
Kings Park Psychiatric Hospitals printed on them.
I've laid all the cards out and we've been doing some research. You can only see them well with a flashlight, but a lot of the medications these people were taking for schizophrenia and other disorders like that.
Truly crazy fun. And Nick states that he wants to get off the bottom of this.
I'm going to research some of the buildings. I'll try to get answers. With me, I seen a woman. My mother was seeing people in the hallways. My sister had weird experiences. And then stuff was falling off our shelves. This was nothing like we usually experience.
Apparently the activity even followed Nick to his workplace.
Oh, man.
Something else must be going on.
For 20 minutes now. And we're just watching the cameras and stuff is still flickering and going on, but nothing happened back here. And we need to go home. And this is so freaking terrifying.
We're 15 minutes past our shift.
We closed at 10.
Shortly after, the activity seems to get so strong that the two literally are forced to leave the store.
This is what I mean. This room is over.
The light flickering also starts to happen in Nick's home.
This is insane. Did you catch it on camera? Is anyone there? The TV's on.
At this point, it's safe to say that something else must be going on.
What is happening?
Make sure to check out the rest of this activity on his TikTok.
Oh man, yeah, I think I've...
video because something literally rolled out of the dark in front of me, and my mom and I still haven't gone down there, so we're just staying in the flickering kitchen.
Oh, well, that's it. Okay. All right. There's that. One more, guys. This is going to be a little longer one, but hey, all right. Closing out with Nukes. Nukes top 10 scary videos to give you nightmares. Don't watch alone. Well, good thing I have you guys to watch with me. So, here we go.
Late one night, Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment that she shares with her dad in Colombia. Suddenly, she hears something from the apartment next door that is truly...
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Disturbing, desperate screams can be heard coming from her neighbor's apartment. Shocked witnesses on the street are quick to call police, worried that it might be a case of domestic violence.
Yeah, I forgot about this.
A very strange turn.
Yeah.
The policeman has people down on the street for rosary beads, an
Yeah.
object often used in Catholic prayer. And then, oddly, police call in a Catholic nun for support. Because you see, all of this noise is actually coming from an exorcism and is taking place right next door.
Oh my
Sarah
gosh.
discovers that two girls were playing around with the Ouija board when suddenly one of the girls becomes very violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter.
Ew.
Like dirt.
What have I told you guys? Don't ever mess with the Ouija board.
Believes that the girl might be possessed
Ever.
by an evil entity. And apparently, the police agreed.
Never mess with a Ouija board. Ever. Good Lord.
Sarah says that the screaming went on all through the night. Usually getting quieter in the early morning hours until it finally stopped. Now, without other eyewitness reports, it's hard to say exactly what happened here. But the desperate screams coming from that apartment are absolutely chilling. Amsterdam. Jennifer Lee is an American woman who lives in the city of Amsterdam in the Netherlands. More than a couple of weeks ago, she was recording a cute Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie in a large Amsterdam public park. But suddenly, something happens that spooks both Jennifer and her dog.
Ooh. Yeah, even she hears it.
Are you okay? All is good?
What was supposed to be a fun little photo for Halloween turns into a living nightmare.
Ooh.
Hears loud screaming and yelling.
Yeah, look at the dog. She even hears it.
Near the large park.
You gonna make the best dirty
Jennifer says that she searched the area for the source of the bizarre wailing, worried that someone might be in trouble or experiencing a mental health crisis. She even contacted local police.
So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And additionally, I used to be an EMT, so like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also, like, I don't know. It makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods. Would anyone have come for me? Would any no one else stopped?
Yeah.
No one else.
Unfortunately, no one was found, so the creepy screaming remains a mystery to this day. The White Wagon. If you hike an hour into the
Oh, yeah.
you can find the old 18th century White Wagon, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps most disturbing of all, there are no locks on any of the doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have visited the White Wagon, and many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences while staying there. A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the White Wagon as well, and most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm really quite scared of it staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, sure, it'll be fine. Yeah, sure.
That all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
I particularly believe in ghosts,
But they also can't explain what they experienced at the White Wagon
I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Athling spent the night in the old Scottish cabin, and she found it a bit unnerving.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in campervan so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour.
Oh, wow.
So
look at that scenery.
And also there's no locks. So on my campervan, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why. I don't know. Oh God. I'm hearing some strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse. Or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains, because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I feel really scared. I don't know why. I just feel really nervous.
Ruth stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises, and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises. God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
Throughout the night, while completely alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs, which kinda seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere and there are no locks on the doors.
Well, yeah.
But to each their own.
Each their own.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name Happy Hippie, who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal, has a similar creepy experience.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. We just get the music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and get back outside tomorrow in the hammock. I've got one of them water filter straws. It comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. I've not got to you. This is the guests. There was no one there. I don't know if that's just the people filming or something. I don't think that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family if it was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I don't think wanted bodies or anything, not the right way of shit.
You got some ghosts messing with your head, lad.
Just wanted to know, so I'm probably like, if you've watched all my videos before, you know I can do
Well, you're about to, buddy.
walking around into the room and then I go in there and it just stops. I just got really loud and forget about it. Cameraman never dies, right?
The happy hippie spends the night in the cabin, but the next day he still can't explain just what happened.
Good morning. Had a bit of an experience last night. Couldn't really explain what's happening next door, the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but
Well, guess
I'm not
what?
really a guy.
Just
But
had
if you
your
are
first
into
encounters.
ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you because this is not what I do, not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature, loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so.
So now this next video is by far the creepiest footage ever recorded in the White Lagoon.
Yeah.
There's a place called White Lagoon Bothy. It was shot
White
by
Lagoon
Barry
Bothy.
Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
What's Not to Hike?
There's nobody else here. The two men traveled to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experienced something that is truly terrifying.
You put my glasses on now, just hands at the back. So this is.
Well, don't worry, guys. I need my help glasses too.
Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in.
Oh, it's just common etiquette.
Whoever stayed here last night, well done. Absolutely spotless. Hold on a minute.
Oops.
It's getting late when the door suddenly slams shut all on its own.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own. And then just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there. I don't know if I come back in. He's invincible. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now the two friends are both skeptics, but they're still a little unnerved by what just happened.
But that terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. I shot myself. When it slammed, I just wanted out here. There's something really. As I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence. And as I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, stuff we can't explain, whatever. But we just don't believe in the whole ghostly, spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. And I'm going to keep that door. I'm keeping it closed.
Little do they know that things are about to get even weirder.
Well, folks, it's probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there. And we're trying to rationalise it. I mean, I'm not particularly believing in ghosts and there's more. But so we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. And it's
Sure it was. Sure it was, fellas. You just keep telling yourselves that.
But it's the only when the wind is blowing that storm outside. And there's no, it's the only rational explanation.
Whoop.
I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, like this. I don't know where to follow. I don't know where to go.
This can't be
I'm it's black in here as well. I can't see a thing.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started. It just started to move, which is.
No way. I'm not even
It's bonkers.
I'm not having all this.
That is moving. It is moving. That chair is moving.
Just leave it.
Oh, Christ. I'm just gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
That's all the guys shit. All that is that's all the guys stuff. That's not ghosting. That's evil.
I could be right. Could be poltergeist
Chair
activities.
in the corner of the room inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own, and these two die-hard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity.
Might be.
Now a little nervous, they finish out their night's stay in the other room and head out the next day. Now I want to point out again that the White Lagoon Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel. All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal before these clips. So is the White Lagoon Bothy haunted? And would you dare to spend the night there? Let me know.
Yeah, sure. It'd be fun.
More and some all unique stuff I've merch. Of course, there are t-shirts. Or I get parked in the neighborhood after the video. Passerby. A family is parked in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when suddenly they notice something very odd in the house across the street.
The dog's going, I want nothing to do with this. Shoot. That's not normal. Well, the dog's like, okay, you filled enough. Can we go, please?
Something that looks like a person appears to quickly move back and forth across the room on the second floor. The mysterious figure seems to move at an inhuman speed and quickly changes direction. It seems to move without effort, almost as if it is floating past the window. The family dog is very anxious and pants as the family watches the window, trying to figure out just what it is that they're seeing. So what do you think this is?
I think they call it a ghost.
Such a fast speed.
I think they call it a ghost.
Watcher. German urban explorer Toby from the YouTube channel Unknown Worlds is traveling through Sweden when he finds an old abandoned house in the middle of the woods. It's getting late, but Toby decides to investigate the creepy old house. It did not go
well. Why am I not surprised?
somebody in here? Do you speak English? Ja, Toilet Fenster.
Whoa, what was that? Whoa!
Oh mein Gott. Oh. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Das kann doch nur Mensch gewesen sein. Ach du Scheiße. As Toby looks inside one of the bedrooms, he spots someone in his thermal imaging camera who is just staring right back at him. Understandably, Toby is freaked out. He just makes a run for it out of the house and drives away. Later, when Toby uploads his video to his YouTube channel, viewers point out that the creepy stranger might have been watching him even before he entered the house. Wollen wir erstmal durch die Wärmebildkamera gucken, ob wir eventuell hier schnell was sehen. So. Ja. Das sieht jetzt natürlich nicht so vertrauenserweckend aus. Laut Wärmebildkamera ist es an den ganzen Öffnungen vom Haus sehr viel wärmer als draußen. Zumindest laut den Farben. Gucken wir jetzt aber mal explizit, sehen wir, an den Kaltstellen sind es 7 Grad und an den warmen sind es 9. Das heißt, es könnte eventuell ein Trugschluss sein.
Yeah, that first watching, dude.
Now, I think it's safe to say that going into an abandoned house all by yourself is always a bad idea. Not because of ghosts, but because of something scarier and much more dangerous. Real people who might be inside and who really don't want you there. Thankfully, Toby made it home safe, but this disturbing situation could have turned out much worse.
Yeah, because that person's watching him.
Trent Williams is away on a trip with a friend and staying at an old Airbnb cabin on Skaneateles Lake in upstate New York. Once they arrive, the two friends realize that the cabin has a pretty dark history.
Okay, I usually do not or never have believed in like haunted stuff, okay? But I'm out at Skaneateles Lake, the Fingers Lakes in upstate New York. And the Airbnb I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night, and I thought it was bullshit. I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's a walk over here, so in case I die, I have documentation of it. Okay, it's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake though, but I did find out the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck, and her ashes are on the piano. God, I get chills, but that's the piano. And it plays at night. It freaks me out. I have chill bumps being in this room. I'm not get a good vibe.
With a creepy story like that, it's no wonder that the two guys get a little bit freaked out when late at night they start to hear random keys playing on the piano in the living room.
Yeah, I can't do this.
No, you go in there with me.
Yes. You go first.
Stay behind me. It keeps playing, I swear. Oh. Dude, I'm not going up in there. It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you're gonna be fucked up if I die, I swear.
Oh!
When you first watch the video, you might think, oh well, no big deal, that could easily be faked.
Nope.
But here is what makes this video so compelling. As you see, when you look closely, the played piano key is actually pressed down.
Yes, it is.
Something. Now, this is not to say that this footage is quote-unquote proof of the paranormal, but it does make this video much harder to fake. So could this creepy Airbnb cabin be haunted by the spirit of the owner's daughter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's a hoax. I think that was real.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see any rude awakening, a new Stop By viewer who wishes to remain anonymous is hanging out at her friend's house. The girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd. A few plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seem to be moving on their own. One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record this strange activity. But then it just stops. However, the girl keeps recording as they, impolitely, try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages. And then this happens.
So, let's just keep talking and then hopefully. Now it's not gonna hear it. For real? No. You don't know that.
When they gently try to convince their quote-unquote poltergeist to move the plastic containers, it doesn't work. So one of the girls turns into a god potty mouth, and the ghosts don't like it.
Ghosts don't like it.
For real? No. You don't know that. What are you getting here?
Now, just like these girls, if you caught something weird on camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Reflections. An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment.
Oh, yeah.
A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior.
This was creepy, guys.
That there was, quote, a strange woman in his home trying to take his life.
Ooh.
The landlord was worried about Mr. A's mental health and advised him to go see a doctor. But instead, Mr. A vowed that he would collect proof that what he was experiencing was very real. Not long after, Mr. A tragically took his own life.
Aww.
So, Mr. A's landlord inspects his apartment and finds several videotapes recorded on a very old camera. Out of curiosity, he watches the tapes, and what he sees chills him to his core. This terrifying footage was recorded one day before Mr. A's death.
Ooh. That's unsettling.
A bizarre, distorted figure can be seen in the reflection of the dresser mirror, and the landlord now wonders if Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment. The landlord contacts the Japanese ghost hunting team, Omagatoki, and paranormal investigator Hiro sets out on a solo overnight investigation into the allegedly haunted apartment. Eventually, Hiro finds the room that can be seen on the disturbing videotapes.
There's no mirror. Yeah.
The investigator finds the dresser seen in the old camera footage, but the mirror is gone. A few hours later, Hiro finally finds the missing mirror. What happens next is downright creepy.
There it is. Something's wrapped in a blanket. Yeah. Found it. Yep, there it is. Ooh, the doorbell rings. There.
As Hiro is cutting zip ties and carefully unwrapping the mirror, someone suddenly rings the apartment doorbell. And there's no one there. But, did you see it? Hiro is completely unaware that he's being watched as he's unpacking the mirror. The figure watching him looks exactly like the disturbing entity from Mr. A's grainy home video. Hiro tries using Mr. A's old camera in an attempt to capture anything resembling what Mr. A recorded the day before his death. What happens next is terrifying.
Oh, I found another cassette. Another video cassette. There's another videotape, yeah. There's something else.
Hiro finds another tape dumped in the trash. But again, did you see it? When slowed down for just a few frames of the footage, two little pale hands can be seen pressed against the floor.
Ooh!
Hiro. He doesn't even notice and is still completely unaware of the entity that seems to be watching.
Oh!
Hiro decides to watch the tape.
Dude, I get the hell out of there.
And it makes his blood run cold.
Oh, there she is.
The camera seems to spin around by itself before the same weird distorted face can be seen peeking out at the very bottom of a doorway. Creeped out by the footage, Hiro decides to leave. He thinks that he didn't capture any kind of proof that Mr. A's apartment is haunted. But when he reviews this footage later, he realizes that the entire time he was in the apartment, the same eerie entity was watching him.
Mm-hmm.
You can see this entire investigation over on the YouTube
Through the
channel.
hand through.
Scary moments.
Scary moments.
These next creepy videos are a little different from what I usually feature, because they are definitely scary videos and very entertaining in my opinion, but they are also just kind of silly. So, a man wakes up his grandpa after he hears the unsettling sound of someone whistling downstairs in their home. What happens next is, well, just watch.
Deja ver qué pasa. El señor está con nosotros, no está viendo. Deja ver qué pasa, a ver.
Whoa. Nope. Nope.
En el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase su voluntad. ¡Abuelo! ¡Ay! ¡Abre!
Oh, yeah. Open it.
No hay nada. A ver, ven, fíjate.
Oh, man.
This guy is absolutely petrified when he spots someone peeking from around the wall at the bottom of the stairs. And in a strange twist, he just pushes his grandpa out to go check it out. Now, this clip was originally suggested to me as a scary video for the top 5. But when I watch it with all of that crazy screaming, it just makes me laugh.
Yeah, me too. I get somebody playing a prank on him.
And I also learned some Spanish. It's a pinche hermano, abuelo. But I'm not sure where I'll ever be able to use that.
Yeah.
Anyway, in another very odd clip, a group of women are walking home late at night when they get the scare of a lifetime.
Oh my gosh.
All alone on an empty city street, the women are terrified when they hear the strange and horrifying sound of a loud burp. And they just make a run for it.
Oh. Dude, you're horrible.
But true fear can also strike right in your home. Especially if you've watched a few too many horror movies.
The Roomba's stuck beneath the chair. No, that cat's out of there.
And if a vacuum isn't scary enough for you, then what about the evil betrayal of your own feet?
So there's this.
You're an idiot.
No. Way. You're dumb.
Yes, you are. Oh my god. Oh my god. Great. All right, we were able to get through that. We were actually able to get through that. I didn't mess up. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. All right. Jeez. Finally. Oh man. All right, guys. Alright, that's enough for tonight. I think I'm going to get off, and I'm going to spend the rest of the time with a good friend of mine. And, yeah, it won't be long before I'm in bed, because, yeah, even though I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn, I still got to set my alarm to get up tomorrow. Because my online meeting starts at 8:10, so I need to be ready. So, all right, guys, thanks for being with me. thanks for going through with this with me again. All right, we got it done. I didn't nod off nearly as much as I usually do, so maybe that's a good sign that I'm doing better. So, all right, and you didn't see my face throughout the entire video and not see the video, so that I'm reacting to. So you actually saw both, so I didn't mess up. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. That's going to be it for the broadcast tonight. Y'all take care. Until then, you guys stay safe. You stay warm. You stay awesome.